All right, so give me some ideas. So in getting to know your customers,
Okay.
how do I do that? How do I make sure I get to know my customers and their stories?
You talk to them. You put that face with the name and sort of getting to know something about them, or knowing who their family members are, what they do for a living.
Yep.
And
It's
then
creating that
you start to
stickiness.
make those associations, and kind of know. And so you can, when they walk in, be like, so how's your brother doing? Or how's or something about their medical history. How are you doing with your diabetes management? And so, just getting to know them, getting to know what their struggles are. And
Well, and that's that little bit of effort in what you said the best marketing is, which is word of mouth. And you're creating that stickiness with that patient, that they go around and they tell their friends, this pharmacy actually cares about me. They know my story. They remember my dog. They remember my brother recently went through something and I was going to visit him or help something. So it's creating that stickiness and creating that word of mouth, that relationship that gets you that word of mouth, that best marketing.
I'll tell everybody something super fun to do that can talk about that kind of relationship with people, right?
Is it a
whenever
theme
you
song
whenever you sit down in a restaurant, the waiter comes over and what do they do? What's the first thing they do?
They introduce themselves.
They go, "Hello, my name's Jeff and I'll be waiting on you today." Right? And you go, "Oh, okay, that's nice." Right?
Oh yeah, you've started doing that. You introduce yourself.
When the waiter says, "Hey, my name's Jeff and I'll be waiting on you today," or sorry, we'll use a different one. We had Reagan. So, "Hey, hello, my name's Reagan and I'll be waiting on you today." "Hello, Reagan. This is I was with my daughter. This is Kaylee and my name is Jeff." By introducing yourself as well, which you do with anybody else in the world,
their demeanor changes.
The whole deal changes. You just change the relationship. You see almost instantly this paradigm shift in how they react to you. They smile.
Well, not just
they're more
that.
likely to tell you a story about themselves, or they'll talk to you more. It's a totally different experience, and you can see it the instant that you do
because
that.
you cared about actually having a little more of a connection rather than just this is what I want to eat and drink and thank you, go away.
Yeah.
And I've noticed the same thing also.
Everybody should try that.
Yeah, in any type of
comments. Tell
service
us how it worked
industry
out.
where they wear a name badge, if you take the actual second to not just say thank you and walk away, but go like, "Hey, thank you, Julie," and you actually see their face change and light up that you cared enough to read their name and call them out. And
it helps you remember it when you need them. Because by introducing yourself, you help remember their name, so that when they're across the restaurant, you need them. You're like, "Hey, you." So it's cool.
Yeah.
This is something everybody should try. It's my story for the day.
Yeah. And we had a guy who came in, and there was a several month window of time when a unnamed chain pharmacy was going through some really and they probably still are, staffing struggles, and I mean anyway, we had a patient come in and he's like, he walked in the store and he said, "Do you answer the phone when people call?" And we said, "Yeah, we answer the phone." And he said, "That's all I need to know.
That's what I needed.
I'm transferring my prescriptions here."